Many people unknowingly set up a blood sugar spike before breakfast even begins. You think the day starts when your feet hit the floor, but your hormones started hours earlier. Before sunrise, your liver may begin releasing glucose into your bloodstream to help you wake up. It is like your body sends a breakfast truck ahead of you, whether you ordered it or not. This is called the dawn phenomenon. After 45, it can hit harder for many people because insulin sensitivity often declines, especially when poor sleep, high stress, muscle loss, menopause, belly fat, medications, or inactivity are in the mix. That means your cells may not open the door to glucose as easily as they used to. So sugar can stay in the blood longer. You may feel wired, foggy, hungry, or strangely exhausted by 10 a.m. You may also notice fat collecting around your middle, even when your eating has not changed much. That is not always just aging. It can be part of a blood sugar and insulin resistance pattern. And the morning is one of the steering wheels. Not the only one. Sleep, total diet, muscle, movement, medications, and stress all matter. But your first few choices can tilt the day in your favor or make the rest of the day fight you. Turn the morning the wrong way and cravings get louder. Turn it the right way and energy may feel steadier. In a minute, I will give you the 5-step routine. 1 drink, 1 movement, 1 light cue, 1 food order, 1 coffee rule. No single step is magic. The power is in the stack. Here is the problem. Morning is one of the most vulnerable times for blood sugar. Cortisol is naturally higher when you wake up. That is not bad. Cortisol helps you get alert and moving. But cortisol also tells your liver to release stored sugar. At the same time, your body may be more insulin resistant in the early morning. That can be worse if sleep was poor, stress is high, or belly fat is already building. So you wake up with a little glucose traffic jam. Then many people pour gasoline on it. They drink coffee on an empty stomach. They skip breakfast and hope willpower will carry them. Or they grab toast, cereal, a muffin, orange juice, or sweet yogurt and call it healthy. That is when the roller coaster starts. Blood sugar rises. Insulin rushes in. Blood sugar may drop fast. Then comes the mid-morning crash, the brain fog, the snack hunt, and the feeling that your willpower has left the building. But you do not need a complicated plan. You need a 5-minute launch sequence. This is not 5 minutes to cook and eat breakfast. This is 5 minutes to prepare your body for breakfast. 5 minutes that tell your body, we are not doing chaos today. If you have diabetes, take glucose-lowering medication or monitor your blood sugar closely, use this as education and check with your clinician before changing your routine. Step 1 is an optional preload. If vinegar is safe and comfortable for you, drink a glass of water with apple cider vinegar before breakfast. Start with 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon mixed into a full glass of water. Not a shot, never a shot. Straight vinegar can irritate your throat, damage tooth enamel, and upset your stomach. Dilute it. Use a straw if you want to protect your teeth. Rinse your mouth with plain water afterward. One reason this may help is acetic acid. Acetic acid may slow how quickly carbohydrates leave your stomach and may help your body handle glucose a little better. Several studies show vinegar before a carb-containing meal can modestly reduce the blood sugar rise afterward. Modestly is the key word. This is not magic. It is not a cure for diabetes. It is a tool. Think of it like putting a speed bump in front of breakfast. The carbs still get in, but they may not slam into your bloodstream all at once. Skip this or ask your clinician first if you take insulin or sulfonylureas. Also be cautious if you have gastroparesis, kidney disease, reflux, ulcers, low potassium risk, or medications that affect potassium. If vinegar does not agree with you, do not force it. You still have the other 4 steps. Drink it first, then use the next few minutes for movement and light while breakfast comes together. That is how the 5-minute setup works. Step 2 is movement before fuel. Before you sit down to eat, move for 2 minutes. Not a workout. Not burpees. Not punishment. Just motion. March in place. Do 10 slow squats to a chair. Walk around the kitchen. Do wall push-ups. Climb the stairs once. Swing your arms like you are trying to wake up every joint you own. This works because muscle is your biggest glucose sink. When muscles contract, they can pull glucose out of the bloodstream more efficiently. They do not need as much insulin to do it. It is like opening extra garage doors, so glucose has somewhere to park. Even light movement can help improve glucose disposal. And it works fast. You are not trying to burn calories. You are giving sugar a destination. After 45, this matters even more because muscle mass naturally declines unless you fight for it. Less muscle means less storage space for glucose. So move first. 2 minutes. Enough to warm the engine. And if you can take a short walk after breakfast too, even better. Step 3 is morning light. This one sounds too simple, which is why people ignore it. Get outside in the morning light for 2 minutes. If it is cloudy, go anyway. Clouds still let through far more light than your indoor bulbs. Morning light sets your circadian rhythm. That is the master clock that helps control sleep, appetite hormones, cortisol timing, and metabolic health. Your body is not just a calorie machine, it is a clock machine. When that clock is confused, blood sugar can get messier. Late nights, dim mornings, bright screens, and poor sleep all push your metabolism out of rhythm. Morning light tells your brain, day has started. This may not flatten breakfast glucose the way protein or movement can, but it helps set the rhythm that influences tonight's sleep and tomorrow's insulin sensitivity. That is the quiet liver most people miss. You can eat clean and still struggle if your body clock is living in a cave. So step outside. Look toward the sky, not directly at the sun. Let the light reach your eyes. If it is safe and comfortable, skip sunglasses for a minute or two. If you have an eye condition, migraines, light sensitivity, or recent eye surgery, follow your clinician's advice. 2 minutes is enough to start. More is better when you can get it. Step 4 is protein first. This is where many breakfasts fall apart. People start with carbs. Toast first. Cereal first. Banana first. Juices first. That is like dropping a match into dry grass. Instead, eat protein first. Eggs before toast. Greek yogurt before berries. Turkey sausage before fruit. Cottage cheese before oats. Tofu scramble before potatoes. Protein slows digestion, supports satiety hormones, and gives your blood sugar a softer landing. Food order matters more than most people think. In people with type 2 diabetes, one study in diabetes care found that eating protein and vegetables before carbohydrates significantly reduced post-meal glucose spikes. Same foods, same calories, different order, different blood sugar response. That should get your attention. You do not always have to eat less. Sometimes you need to eat smarter. Protein first tells your body, brace yourself, carbs are coming. For many people over 45, a good breakfast target is 25 to 35 grams of protein. That might be 3 eggs with cottage cheese, or plain Greek yogurt with nuts and chia, or a protein smoothie with no added sugar, or leftovers from dinner because breakfast does not need to wear a cereal box costume. If you have kidney disease or a prescribed protein limit, follow your clinician's guidance. If you eat carbs, put them last. Protein first. Fiber next if you have vegetables, berries, seeds, or beans. Starch or fruit last. That order can change the curve. Step 5 is the coffee rule. This one may hurt. Coffee is not the enemy. But coffee on an empty stomach can be a problem for some people, especially if you already wake up with high glucose, anxiety, poor sleep, or a stress-loaded nervous system. Caffeine can raise adrenaline and cortisol. Those hormones can tell the liver to release more glucose. So if you drink black coffee before food, you may be stacking caffeine on top of the dawn phenomenon. That is why some people see their glucose jump even with 0 sugar in the cup. No cream. No syrup. No calories. Still a spike. Your body is not responding to sugar in the coffee. It may be responding to the stress signal from caffeine. Not everyone has this reaction. Some people handle black coffee just fine. But if you crash, shake, feel anxious, or see higher glucose after coffee, timing is worth testing. The fix is not necessarily quitting coffee. The fix is timing. Move coffee after food. Have your preload if it is right for you. Do your 2 minutes of movement. Get morning light. Start your protein first breakfast. Then drink coffee. For many people, food acts like a buffer. Protein especially may help flatten the response. If you use sweetened creamers, flavored syrups, or some oat milks, check the label. They can add more carbs than people realize. That can turn coffee into dessert in disguise. But even plain coffee may behave better after breakfast than before it. So the rule is simple. Food first, coffee second. Now let's put the whole 5-minute system together. Minute 1. Drink diluted vinegar water if it is right for you. Minutes 2 and 3. Move lightly and wake up your muscles. Minute 4. Step into morning light and set your clock. Minute 5. Start your protein first breakfast. Then eat protein first, fiber next, carbs last, and have coffee after food. That is it. No tracking app. No complicated meal plan. No heroic workout. Just 5 steps that work with your biology instead of fighting it. Preload if appropriate to slow the glucose rush. Move to open the muscle doors. Light to set the metabolic clock. Protein first to flatten the spike. Coffee after food to avoid pouring caffeine onto an empty stress system. This routine is especially useful if you struggle with mid-morning fatigue. It is useful if your energy crashes at 10:30 and you think you are just weak. It is useful if your waistline is expanding and your old habits are no longer working. Because the goal is not perfect blood sugar. The goal is steadier energy, a calmer appetite, fewer cravings, better focus, and a metabolism that stops swinging like a wrecking ball. Try it tomorrow morning. Do not change your whole life. Just change the first 5 minutes. Before you grab coffee, before you check your phone, before the day starts making demands, run the launch sequence. Then pay attention to how you feel 2 hours later. Is your energy steadier? Are cravings quieter? Is your brain clearer? That is your body giving you feedback. If you want more simple science-backed routines for blood sugar, energy, and metabolism after 45, subscribe to Health D-Cup. And tomorrow morning, remember this. Your blood sugar does not need a battle. It needs a better beginning.